Evening all. This is the test for the ghost test on the low light setting. This is going to be running now. It's actually on low light setting at the minute at 1080p at 60 frames a second. So I'm going to do it's now 10 to 4, and within the next 20-30 minutes it's going to be dark basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride to a town just up the road, which is about 20 minutes away, and it's on the low light setting, and I'm going to ride into the town, and hopefully by the time I get there it'll be dark and we can see us. So I've got it running on the low light setting at the minute, and I'm going to let it run on the low light setting all the way until I go back home. So as you can tell, people got headlights on because it's starting to get dark. So we'll see how this footage comes out. Like, I've seen Baron's footage on it going through London. So obviously that's in an urban environment for low light. I want to see what it's like in a rural environment for low light. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll be fantastic, but you can see what I'll do is it's not going to be the whole time of it, because it'll be about 30 minutes long. But what I'll do is I will ride until it gets dark, and then I will edit it until you get the sequence. So I'll blend it where you'll see it go from one to another. So we'll see how it comes out. Just doing some playing. I've got different mounts on the camera on the bike at the minute, and this is currently running now on a brand new battery that came with the Ghost S. Lucky for me, I have 4 batteries with it that came before, so I'm lucky. I've got a good couple of hours of battery life. So what I'm going to do is let this run as well, to see if there is any difference with the battery power as well, because I know it's a big thing people have been asking about. So that'll be another thing to look at. Oh, I think some people forgot that fireworks was a few nights ago. There we go. It's a good test for it, because it's going from low light to extreme light with fireworks, if they're still there when we get around to that part of the place. I'm just pootering along on this because I want to see, 1, I'm doing the vlog, and 2, I want to make sure that I get everything in. So obviously you've got cars coming towards you, and obviously their headlights and that, so we'll see. I think if I up the exposure right on the camera, it would look more like daylight to a point. It would lift the light saturation up. So what Baron did with his in London shows how well the camera works with artificial light, if you want to call it artificial light, not daylight anyway. Looked really clear. You could see everything that he was going through, so, and it looked really clear. So that's a good indication that they've worked a few things out. A little bit of a tip for you as well, which I found over the past few days since having the camera, is when you watch your videos back, unless you're a Mac person, you have an Apple Mac, majority of people have Windows. When you play the video back, or when you take your micro SD card or you transfer it to your laptop, computer, whatever, you'll be able to play the file on Windows Media Player. Windows Media Player is rubbish. It doesn't actually play the full footage. What I'll do is I will record it on my phone, so that you can see it coming live from the laptop. When you put it on Media Player, it basically looks like a time-lapse video. because the Windows Media Player doesn't support the 60 frames a second. I believe that's the issue, because I did it on 30 frames a second and it worked. The Windows Media Player could accept it and do it. When I put it up to 60 frames a second, it didn't like it, it wouldn't play. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to put it on me. I'll put it on Media Player and I'll let you have a look. If you can see a light down in the front of my bike, that's my LEDs on my bike. So I'll do a quick walk around so you can have a look to see what I'm on about. Right, yo, this is my bike. As you can see, it actually looks like Christmas on my bike. Bloody cold. And then you can see my heated stuff. Keep me warm. If you guys are interested in video editing and editing your videos and putting them on YouTube, there's a website called Herman Street. They do a lot of software for like the different ones, like Sony Vegas and all the different bits of editing software that you can buy. I purchased last night CyberLink PowerDirector 12 Deluxe model, full version, everything in it. If you buy it in the UK, as in a box with a CD and everything else, it will cost you about £75. If you go to these guys at the minute, because it's Black Friday, you can get it for about £17. And I thought, it's got to be something wrong there. But I bought PowerDirector 11 Deluxe, and it did exactly the same thing. But basically, you'll pay for it. They'll give you the code, the activation code. You just download it and put that in, and you're well way to go. So it is a good tool. That's what I use for all my videos. I will now use PowerDirector 12 instead. So currently now it is 4 o'clock in the evening, or the afternoon, probably evening time, dusk. As you can see, it is getting dark. I am on low light. I've not changed the exposure rate of the camera. I've literally just left it as it is to see what happens. This is quite unusual for me, because normally I'm not out at night. So yeah, so we have got like a lot of street lighting. It is dusk. I reckon within the next 10-15 minutes it's going to be dark. So I'll see how it adapts now to the darkness. But so we're going to go into the main street and see how it comes out. So I'm actually driving now towards Northallerton. I'm going to drive through Northallerton, where I take it all the Christmas lights are on and everything else. And basically I'm just going to let this thing run. I'm going to let the video run until the battery runs out, and we'll see how much life I got in the battery. It's supposed to last longer. I've been told. I have done it once with the new battery that comes with the S, and I got near enough 3.5 hours. I got 3 hours and 20 minutes. But that didn't help at the beginning, because I wasn't actually recording, I was just playing around with it. So with the playing around and everything else, I reckon you'll get 3.5 hours out of it. Don't hold me to that. But what I've done, I've got it. Okay, this is it now. It's reasonably dark. We're going to go from street lighting in a couple of minutes into darkness. Well, not complete darkness, but dark, not low light, just dark. So we'll be interested to see how this comes out. The camera is still running. It's been running now for about be about 40 minutes now. So, because obviously some of you guys are asking about the battery life, so I'm just going to try and merge everything into one. So that's my plan anyway. Let's wait and see. Right, this is it. Street lighting's going to come to an end just down this hill, and then it's going to be almost dark, but it'll still be dark enough that the camera, we'll see if the camera's got the ability to make it look better. There we go, that's the last street light, and we're in darkness. Right, this will be a good shot because we're going from dark or low light, whichever you want to look at it, into a village. So we'll see how that comes out. Different types of street lighting, going from the amber colour lights to the white lights. So they're all different contrasts that the camera will pick up or not pick up, depends on how well this test goes. And we're going to go back into darkness again. Okay, just like to thank you for watching this video. Obviously if you like what you see and the information I'm giving you, and if you have any questions, give me a shout. Comment on one of the videos or on this video, and I'll try my best to answer them, or I'll find out from other means. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. What?